What's good, everybody on YouTube? We back again with another video. Now, I haven't said that in probably like 10 years. Nah, not 10, but at least 5. But it doesn't make it any less true. We're gonna do a review on my M240i 2017. Now, I've never even posted this car on this channel, so I mean, it's a whole new thing to y'all. But I've had this like 2 years now, year and a half. So let's get it washed up. These are actually supposed to be silver, but they're bronze. Let's get it washed up and let's go on with the review. All right, guys, so this is the next day, brand at a daylight. This is my 2017 BMW M240i X-Drive. All right, not gonna drag it out anymore. The only reason we really came for it is right here. So let me pop that for you. Now, it's not very pretty. I never really took the time to, hide the wiring or close it, all that stuff. It was just kind of like a thrown together build. I'd say I did pretty good though. Everything was built in the driveway. So let me just go over the entire thing with y'all. So the biggest part about this, of course, would be the big boost kit. It's a 6466. Dual ball bearings, the Gen 2 divided, whatever, etc. Turbo smart wastegate, max solenoid. Pretty simple setup, just bolt-on kit. VRSF charge pipe. You have the port injection controlled by the reflex that sits back there. Obviously, like I said, the wiring stuff that I never really dealt with, I just kind of put it there. And the funniest part, they're still on a TU pump, so it's still a factory fuel pump. Still stock manifold, stock motor, and stock transmission. It ran really well for those components being on it. Beat a couple built motor cars, couple upgraded trans cars with similar mods. I'll try to find some clips.
1, 2, 3. Good! 1, 2, 3!
For the port injection, it's a Precision Raceworks with 750cc injectors. Pretty standard for these cars. Nothing crazy. Like I said, it's a very simple setup. It's a very bolt-on setup as well. Currently on like 34, 35 psi. Tuned by CD919. Should be good for high 700s, low 800s. It's a 9-second quarter car. Transmission still holding up and everything. Haven't had any issues with it. To help put the power down, because it doesn't hold it, Apex wheels on the front, it would be 18 by 8.5s. Has Michelin Pilot Sport 4S's on the front, 235s, and on the rear it has 17 by 9.5s, 35 offset. They're 275s, R888Rs. They did the best they could. They hooked a lot better when it was only making like 28 psi. I could hook off a dig and it'd be pretty decent. It was kind of like 1.5, 1.6, 60 foots on the street with no prep. But now with 34, 35 PSI, it's not even close. It is a very aggressive fitment for a 2 series. Not many people doing that, and not many people do staggered as a whole whenever it comes to X drive. So I get a lot of questions about that. The biggest key is just to have the rolling diameter the same. For the exhaust setup, obviously after the turbo is a straight downpipe dump. So I am running no exhaust. It's just right from the turbo down to the downpipe and then right there. And this one is the one with the screamer pipe option. I was hoping you'd be able to hear a lot more, but you really just hear the open dump. And I'm sure if I had like a full exhaust, you'd be able to hear it. But other than that, Got a couple sound clips for you guys, get a little rev. It's still kind of cold. I just literally drove it home and then just straight over. But yeah, it's not too terribly loud on idle. When you're driving, it's super droney because of the downpipe dump. But I mean, right now I'm sitting at like 75,000 miles. It's been super reliable so far. Had to switch spots real quick, but like I was saying, it's been a really reliable car. It's at 75,000 miles right now. I bought it with 36,000. That was like 2 years ago, so I mean, I drive a lot. I put a lot of miles on my car. I don't always drive hard, but I mean, when I do, you know, I'm beating the crap out of it. So the only things I've had to do maintenance wise, I do oil changes like every 5,000 miles. That's basic. Whenever I put the turbo kit on, I just want to make sure I wanted to make sure if it blew up, it wasn't going to be because I forgot to do something. So I replaced stock injectors in there, coolant flush, engine, you know, oil, all that stuff. But other than that, I mean, it's been an awesome car. I hadn't had to do anything. But like I said, I take care of my cars, but when I beat on them, I definitely do beat on them. All right, if you watched this far, I appreciate you guys so much. Without further ado, I'll see you on the next one.